I'm going to show you my complete, very basic car camp setup, and I'm going to kind of show you how I'm setting it up. We just arrived to this camp here, so I'm going to set it up in as much real time as I can for you, just to kind of show you how easy and fast it is. Okay, so we're going to start out in the back here, and I've just got everything packed away. I'll give you a closer look here. So starting out, I'll let you know that my bed is already set up down here. That's the beauty of car camping, is that you can set up your bed and get everything set up mostly at home, and then when you arrive to camp, you can do it nice and easy. Like for us, we're about 2 hours behind. We've been searching for a campsite. We're in a wild camp area, so the fast, easy setup is really nice. So here is my box of wood up here. That's for later. So you can see that I put a tarp on top of my bedding so that I didn't get it dirty with some of the stuff that's going in there. Especially when you're leaving, it's nice to have that tarp to put on there because stuff goes on the ground and you want that clean. So here's my chair. And here is my propane tank. So if you're cooking or whatever, then you can have a propane tank, nice and easy. This is my water setup here in the car. I'll show you this, how it's all set up once I get it done. But this basically will sit like this, and I'll be able to get water from it. I'm just going to stand that up right now so it doesn't leak too much. Here I'm going to take out the tarp. Just have my jacket on there as well. In here's my pillow. And basically right now, I could go to sleep in there. And we're going to come around to this door here. I'm just going to put you down. Here I have a little table. This is just some things that I need that stays in the car. And this is where I put all the utensils and stuff I need for the camp. I have pans, pots, have a little wash bin. I'm on a 2-person trip right now, so my wife is with me, Joanna. You've seen her on the channel before. She's in her car. We're doing a dual car camp tonight. And all my coffee stuff, you know, everything I need as much as possible for the camp, I like to have in here, so it's just in one convenient area. So this bin that we were just looking at here is actually going to go in my front right up here. This is just my camera bag. And you can see I've got this area here. I'm lucky because in this car, this seat actually, I'll show you if I can get that right. This seat comes all the way down flat. This is going to sit right up here. One thing I almost forgot to show you is down here, storage space. So here I have a heater for later that I might have in the car for a bit or outside. And then I just have some toothbrush stuff, my sleep stuff, and some clothes and stuff, so you can really utilize the bottom area of your car, your floor space, for storage. Back over to the driver's side. Trying to find good light for you here. I just need to grab this out of here. This is a little table I have. Just a little fold-up table. And you'll see what this is for right away. So now my inside is pretty much set up. So I'm just going to quickly set up the outside here. And then I'll show you the inside. So here's my little table. I like everything to be really simple. I don't like a complicated camp usually. So there's that. Here's my chair that I have to connect the arms to. I don't know, that can maybe go, well, right here for now. I do need a new chair at some point. Propane I don't need right now, but if you're bringing something to cook with, like a propane heater, you can bring this. You can see that I had lots of room for it if you keep everything simple and basic. Now this is done, and I'm pretty much ready to camp right now if I want to. I could go to bed now. I can sit here. I can do whatever I want to do now. I've got a nice table here, ready to go. So I'm going to show you the inside a little bit because I do a couple of different things in there. Okay, so I'm over here on the driver's side, and you can see that I have it relatively open there. I just have my camera bag, but if I needed to get in and drive away real quick, I could just easily move that, and my driver's side is ready to go. I think it's important sometimes to be able to go if you have to for one reason or the other. You know, maybe you have an emergency at home, or maybe something's happening around you in your environment that you need to get out right away. I think it's best to have that ready to go. It's a safety measure. The next door here, and I'll show you. Oops, it's getting out of hand here. You can see that if the light will adjust in here, you can see that I have my seat up here. And I'll show you what that's about. Got to move my driver's seat up a little bit here. Now I have an area that I can come in and I can sit in. And if it's raining outside or anything, you know, you can't be outside, or it's just night and you're coming in, you want to sit upright, not laying down, I can do that here. And I really like that. Half of my seat folds down. It's my sleeping area. And then I can do things here if I want to. I've even cooked here. I have a pan. Pretend this is a metal pan. You know, I've had a metal pan and I've actually cooked right on here. I camp in the freezing cold. Like we're talking, you know, minus 18, minus 15 degrees Celsius. That's pretty cold. I'm generally not cooking outside at that point. So I'm cooking in the car, of course, with the windows down and a carbon monoxide detector. Just have to say that. Moving around to this side of the car here, open this up. I have some more storage space right down here. This is my cold food cooler here. And what I've noticed about this area down here, when it's the winter, I don't need a cooler. I can put stuff down there and it'll actually freeze. It'll stay frozen, which is pretty cool, kind of, except it's cold. Okay, also here, you'll notice all of my window covers there. I'm not going to put up the window covers in real time, but I will show you at the end of the video what it looks like when they're up. Yeah, window covers, even in the forest here, I like to have these because I like to feel safe and enclosed, and in case anybody does come by, I don't want them looking in my car. Okay, so now I'm going to show you me actually getting into the car. I'm able to take my shoes off down here, and it's warm enough now I can leave them down there. In the winter time, I don't leave them down there because it gets too cold. So I'm just going to move this stuff just up here. And it's super easy. I can just lift up here. And there I'm laying down, right? So when I'm sleeping, what I do is I also pull this down here. This also goes down. I'll show you. Right, that goes down. Now I have more area here. In this space here, I just put some of my clothes and stuff. This, now that it's summer, will probably just stay outside. And then here I have a little table so I can put drinks on or whatever. Yeah, and I've got all this area here. And this is what it looks like. Obviously, I would have this window covered and everything like that, but I'm trying to film, get some light in here, and just show you what it's looking like. Okay, and here I'll show you. When I get out, I just put this up here. If I gotta go to the bathroom or whatever, I just slide my feet right down here. Here I am. Get my other shoe on here, and out I go. I'm just moving from winter camping. This is my first kind of summer camp this year. So this here, I keep this in here in the winter so I can keep my water on it because the water has to stay warm in the car. And then I have space here to put. But in the summertime, I don't even need this to be in the car. So now I have all of this area here, right here, for my stuff, my clothes, and stuff that I need overnight. I'll show you my bed. This is my sleeping mattress here. This is a self-inflatable OneTigris camping. This is my first season with this. Before this, I didn't have like a dedicated sleeping mattress for this. I was kind of mix and matching a few of them. I'll try and insert some B-roll here and show you what I was using. But really, you don't need anything extravagant. I'm just stepping up the game a little bit now that I've been doing this for a while. So now I'm getting something that's just solid. I don't have to bring 2 or 3 thin little mattresses or whatever. And then I have my sleeping bag here and just a pillow Nice and easy. And then I just have a light that I hang in the car. It folds out, so when it's dark, I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so here I am in the car actually getting ready for bed. So you can see I've got the window covers up back here. I made these. They don't all fit in this vehicle. These are from my old vehicle. But I do actually have a video on how to make the window covers. I'll leave a link down in the description. If you don't want your window covers to fall out, you can use these. These are little wooden knives, but you can use tongue depressors. And you just stick them in here and it holds them in nicely. That can be an issue for some car campers. When you make these covers, after they sit in the sun and stuff, they can shrink a little bit and start to fall out. So that technique really helps. Okay, so it's the next day and I almost forgot to show you something about my window covers. So the ones in the front, driver's and passenger side, are a little bit different. I actually have them for the back too if I wanted, but right now I have them on this one and I'll show you. So these window covers are a sock that actually go over here and they're screened off and they're going to allow you to get air and you can roll down your window and be able to have some airflow in your car. These unzip on the inside. So now I can roll down my window and I can have that fresh air going through. I can do it on the other side, create an airflow in the car. It's really good in the summertime when you have lots of bugs. I live in a buggy area. We have mosquitoes and black flies and all kinds of things, so you don't want to have anything open. Your car will be filled with them. It's perfect for that. You can still roll down the window, get some nice airflow. And I also use this in the winter time too, because I camp in minus, you know, I think the coldest one I've done in the car is minus 18 degrees Celsius in a blizzard. But you need to have an actual airflow coming in. If you're using a heater in the car, I'm using a propane or butane heater. So you need to make sure that you have good airflow. I also have a fan in there as well, which is also good in the summertime. I should show you that actually. That's a good idea. But to keep that airflow going around. So this is the little fan I have. It's a little stroller fan, I guess. I don't know if you can see, but it also has lights on it. Can you see that? But it's really good to have in your car just to circulate that air. Helps with the condensation as well. If you've got your window open, it's going to circulate air, bring in some of that fresh air, and just make everything a lot better. So here's a quick tour of in the car. So this is the back door here. You can see my little table. Got my chapstick, keys, drinks, phone and stuff in there. Over here I've got some clothes and necessities that I might need throughout the night. A toque, it's getting cold. There's my shoes up here because it is getting cold tonight, so I don't want them down there. And then yeah, I just have my light, my sleeping bag here. So there you can see my tote bin with all my stuff is in it. Up there I just have a heater that I was using on this camp outside. And in the front, I only have my camera bag up front, and that's it. Up here I have my jacket on the seat with my headlamp. Again, I like to leave my driver's seat fairly open in case I have to make a quick getaway for one reason or the other. So I'm just going to hold this light up here. But that is the tour of my car camper. Sorry if it was a little rushed. I just wanted to put a video out there and show my updated kind of simple, basic car camp in my small SUV. Things don't have to be complicated. In fact, I don't like when they get too complicated with camping because I don't want to get there and start having to set up a million things. I just want things to be fairly easy. So yeah, I hope you got some value out of this. Remember the most important thing, folks, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Check the link down in the description for some of my other videos and other stuff that I have down there. See ya.